Hey guys, Stambricks, and guys, some super exciting news. Here we have the new Prime 1 Studio Berserk statues right here, and these are two ones I've been waiting to see to pop up for pre-order for the past months, and we finally have them right here, and that's going to be Guts in Berserker armor, another Berserker armor right there, and then of course the one I've been waiting for the longest time, and that's going to be Grunbeld. These two right here are going to be 1/4, and right now they're actually in the website at Prime 1, but pre-order is going to happen in a couple hours away on September 12th, so just in a couple hours away. But right here we actually have the link for it, and I gotta say these images look fantastic. We have an idea right here for the price point, and it actually does show the price point and release date. So right here for Guts Berserker armor, there's gonna be two versions, a regular and a bonus deluxe. The bonus deluxe right here is gonna cost 1,400, and the regular one right here is gonna cost 1,200. We actually have the edition size right here for deluxe, and it's going to be 500. For the regular right here, you only get one portrait and no swap out parts, and right here from seeing the image, just right here what you see in the image is really what you're getting. And I have to say the base right here is incredible. The apostles right there look spot on, the guts everywhere on it, the blood right there looks insane, like the right there with the teeth, the bones most likely you see. This is an incredible base right here from Prime 1 Studios. And that alone just makes me want to get this piece even more right here. So that looks fantastic right there. I think the Berserker armor itself is a really good pose. Love the cape shot right there. And I love, of course, with the mix of colors right there of purple and a little bit of blue. I'm just really hoping it's not too much, but so far looks great. Really happy with that right there. And right here for the Dragon Slayer, really great detail right there with the blood. Really great shot of course, him holding it on top. If you guys are wondering here for measurements, exactly like this, it's going to be around 37 inches on height. Right here for depth, right here most likely in front of the base and all the way to the back is going to be around 21 inches, 0.6. And right here for width, that's going to be 27.9 inches right there. So a bit of decent measurements right there for width and like that. Depth is not too bad, but the height is quite a bit right there for this statue, especially because of the giant sword. But right here for the bonus version right there, same statue. The only thing you do get right here difference is going to be some extra accessories. One of the main ones right here is going to be the portraits. Right here for the bonus, you do get the skull portrait. And that looks pretty great. I'm actually really shocked that's the bonus. To be honest, I was expecting the bonus to be actually the screaming portrait right here, and that's just an iconic manga shot right there. They definitely did a great job on it, and that alone actually made me really want to buy this statue. When I first saw it, I was like, okay, another Berserk armor. It looks pretty cool, but most likely won't get it. But when they showed off this portrait, I was like, damn, I might actually get it. And that's a really cool piece right there with that portrait. The other portrait you do get right here is actually another red-eyed Berserker armor, and that's going to be him looking down. I'm actually kind of shocked that that's not the regular portrait that came with, of course, the regular, but I'm guessing right there they have another option for it. And the other main thing right here you do get is going to be the sword down, and that's actually pretty cool. It does save you on height for, of course, measurement. Like right here for height, it's actually gonna be 25 inches now instead of the 37, and that's actually really good if you don't have too much space for, of course, shelves or of course like that. For me, I have garage shelves. The height for the garage shelves are around 31, so I think right here for 25 is perfect. The other thing that does kill it right here is going to be the, of course, width right here of the front of the sword and all the way to the back of the cape. And that's going to be around 41. So the only thing that's going to be a little bit difficult over here, of course, is going to be the sword sticking out quite a bit. It just matters. Most likely if an angle is actually probably better. But still, it gives you another option right there. So pretty crazy right there for the deluxe. The only thing I would say, maybe these should have been at least $100 cheaper for each. I think it should have been 1,300 for the deluxe. And right here for the regular should have been 1,200. Because I think that the other one they did of the Rage edition and Unleash edition, I think it was around 1,450 for deluxe. And I would say that base was way bigger, way more accessories, or technically the same amount of accessories, and I think that statue in general was just bigger. So for me, I think this is a little bit overpriced. I definitely think it should have been around $100 cheaper for each of these right here for the regular and non-deluxe. Great looking piece, definitely considering getting this one. Of course, this right here is going to be shipping around December 2026 through March of 2027. So I'm still debating. I think this piece looks fantastic. I'm pretty tempted. And for the last statue right here we're going to be talking about, and that's going to be Grunbeld. Definitely my most anticipated right here for the Berserk line, and this is super exciting. So this right here is going to be another 1/4, and the price point for 1,900, I think it's actually pretty great. I was expecting this to cost around 2,000 to around 2,500. Maybe the 2,500 I was definitely expecting around there, because that's going to come with a lot more accessories. But right here they just decided to do one version with a bunch of portraits. So I'm actually really shocked with that, and I'm actually still really happy with this price point, because this thing is huge. If you guys are wondering right here for price price point, sorry, for height, this thing right here is around 42 inches on height right here of the hammer to the base of the bottom. And right here for the depth, right here with the brand of sacrifice and all the way back of the cape, it's around 30 inches on depth. And right here for width, right here of course the sides, that's going to be around 32.2. So right here, I think the measurements are pretty insane for this piece. The only thing that does scare me right here is going to be on depth, really, and that's going to be around 30 inches. I actually own garage shelves around 25 or technically 24 on garage shelf depth right there, so I'm a little bit scared how this is going to, of course, display in that shelf. So far this side angle really does show how deep and of course what sticks out, and mainly what here sticks out is going to be the hammer and the two of course knives right there sticking out of the shield. So I'm just really hoping back of the hammer and all the way to the front of the base where the brand of sacrifice is at, I'm just really hoping that's around 25 inches on depth, because then I could display it on my garage shelf pretty well, and the only thing that's going to stick out is the two knives from the shield. So I guess we'll wait and see for that most likely in the future, or most likely when people get this in hands, but as of right now I'm just really hoping for that, because if it's 26 inches on depth like that sticking out, then a little bit of the base will stick out, and that'd be pretty annoying, to be honest. But I guess we'll wait and see most likely into the future. We hear more updates on that. So for me, definitely happy with the measurements. I think the height right there is insane to me. It's still really a huge statue right here for 1/4. The other thing is right here is going to be the portraits. The bonus portrait right here is going to be without the helmet, and I think that's a really cool bonus right there. The only thing I did wish is that this came with some little bust mount so you can actually swap the portrait. I think they really missed that right there, because I really don't wanted to put these of course portraits back in the box, so most likely you only have to stick with one portrait you really do want. And I think sadly the portrait I will most likely stick with is going to be the smiling portrait, because that's definitely the best one, the most detailed, and it looks great. So that does suck right there. I really do like that, of course, unmasked one, but it's just that I think this other portrait is definitely going to be the better option for me, and most likely for a lot of fans. Still a great portrait, but just a little bit disappointing you can't really display it. The other portrait right here is going to be another version of with helmet, but just more of a serious, or a little bit of a of course serious mode portrait, and I think that looks awesome. So really great portraits, and that's really all for of course swap outs. I was actually expecting another version of the shield like broken, or I was definitely expecting a different hammer, or maybe a different of course like shot for the arm. I was actually fully expecting that. I don't know why they didn't, because I was actually expecting like another swap out for the arm, maybe like of course forward with the hammer. So I'm actually kind of shocked they didn't do that. But regardless, I think this is still great. I think the price point's amazing. The detail, the base looks incredible. I love, of course, with the apostles, and right there with, of course, the little golem, of course, rock parts right there look really great. So I'm really happy with this piece. So definitely one of my most anticipated Berserk piece. Really happy with this one. If you guys are wondering the price point, not price point. Box count right here for this is going to be around 3 boxes, so it's gonna be very expensive. So definitely expect around $500, $600, $700, $800 for shipping for this. So most likely my chance of course ordering at Prime 1 might be a little bit slim, because I think they will charge quite a bit. So I'm just really hoping like different of course websites will have it cheaper. I'm really hoping for Sped Fiction to have including shipping for maybe around 2,200 or 1,300, and just of course pay the taxes. But I guess we'll wait and see most likely in the coming up days when it does pop up there. And I actually almost forgot to mention, I don't know if I did actually, that the Berserker Armor Guts is going to have 2 boxes, so that was going to be even more expensive. I was really hoping for 1 box for that one, but it does say 2 boxes. So, for me, definitely most excited for the Grunbeld right here. I think the Guts right there is really great, but I think a little bit overpriced, and I did wish that came with 1 box for that one, but it's to be expected. It's, of course, the Berserk line. They're going to be huge boxes, so I could definitely expect that. So, for me, definitely excited for these. I'm just really hoping for the future for Berserk. We do get quite a bit of more. There's so many other characters we could get. I'm really hoping, and to be honest, I'm getting annoyed that we haven't got it, to be honest, and that's going to be the Golden Age Guts. How have we not gotten that? And we could still get another Golden Age Griffith. We actually have the after Golden Age, so I think a Golden Age Griffith and Guts would be incredible. I'm just shocked that we haven't got that. Technically, we somewhat did, if of course you call the Eclipse one of those, but I really want like the full armor like that. But I'm just kind of like shocked they haven't, of course, made that. Another one I really do want to see is going to be Lady Furnace and Serpico 1/4. I really want to see those in the future. Another one I've been waiting for, of course, to actually show the full review, and it's going to be the Zod 1/4 they did tease a little while ago. And that one I've been waiting and waiting for showcases, but they haven't showed it yet. So I'm just really hoping there's a chance we might get a showcase end of the month for this one. If we do, I'm really hoping they actually reveal it during that showcase. and I just can't wait to see it because I definitely want a Zod, and just the aftermarket on the original is just way too expensive. But I can still wait and see. But that's of course gonna be my thoughts right here for this right here, guys. Tell me below your thoughts about these. You guys gonna pick up any of these? I'm actually really curious to know. Just tell me down below. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time. Bye.